We've all been there, right? You're on a video call with a new team member from another country. You crack a joke, and there is a little bit of silence, a small, awkward pause. Or maybe you're negotiating a deal and something you said seemed to go down completely wrong, even though you were just being direct. These small moments of friction happen all the time, especially in our globalized world. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Jaxom Talks channel. Cultural intelligence, the new superpower for the modern workplace. It's not about anyone being wrong. It's about a simple disconnect. But what if there was a way to not only avoid those disconnects, but to turn our differences into our greatest strengths? We're going to explore one of the most powerful and often overlooked skills you can develop, cultural intelligence, or CQ. Now, it's not just about knowing what to say or what not to say. It's about a deeper ability to connect, adapt, and thrive across cultures. By the end of this talk, you'll understand why CQ is no longer a nice-to-have skill, but an essential superpower for anyone who wants to succeed in the modern workplace. Let's dive in. So, what exactly is cultural intelligence? Think of it like this. If your IQ measures your smarts and your EQ or emotional intelligence measures how well you handle emotions, then your CQ measures how well you handle cultural differences. It's having the capability to function effectively in a multitude of culturally diverse situations. It's made up of 4 key components. I like to think of them as a 4-part journey. First, we have CQ drive. This is the motivation part. It's your genuine interest and confidence to engage with people from different cultures. It's the curiosity that makes you want to learn and adapt, rather than seeing it as a chore. If you're missing this, the rest of the journey is impossible. Second is CQ knowledge. This is the part that most people think of when they hear cultural intelligence. It's your understanding of how cultures are similar yet so different. We're not talking about memorizing a huge list of facts, but we are referring to an understanding of core concepts like communication styles, social norms, and values. Third, we have CQ strategy. This is about the how. It's your ability to make sense of your new cultural knowledge and then plan how to interact. It's the mental work of stepping back and thinking, okay, given what I know, how should I approach this conversation or situation? Finally, there's CQ action. This is the payoff. It's your ability to actually adapt your behavior and communication in the moment. It could be as simple as changing the volume of your voice, adjusting your body language, or altering your tone to be more effective. So, CQ is this beautiful loop, a desire to learn from the knowledge you gain, the strategy you form, and the action you take. It's a continuous cycle of growth. Now that we know what it is, let's get to the good stuff, the benefits. Because CQ isn't just about avoiding awkward moments, doing it right is a fundamental driver of success. Benefit 1, better communication and collaboration. Think about this. Teams today are more diverse than ever. High CQ helps you bridge communication gaps, not just with language, but with context. In some cultures, communication is very direct. In others, it's highly indirect, and you need to read between the lines. Knowing this simple difference can prevent misunderstandings and build trust. When team members feel understood and respected for their communication style, they are more willing to get involved and contribute. It creates psychological safety, and that's the foundation of great teamwork. Benefit 2, enhanced problem solving and innovation. Innovation doesn't happen in a vacuum. It happens when different ideas collide and from that create something new. But if cultural differences are a barrier, you lose out on those diverse perspectives. A team with high CQ can tap into the full potential of its members. They can turn what might be a conflict over different approaches into a creative opportunity. They can synthesize ideas from a variety of backgrounds to find more robust, original, and effective solutions. The result? A stronger, more competitive product or service that resonates with a wider audience. Benefit 3, stronger leadership and employee retention. This is huge. Leaders with high CQ are simply more effective. They know how to motivate and inspire a diverse workforce. They understand that what motivates an employee in one culture might not work for another. By showing cultural sensitivity and adaptability, they build stronger relationships with their team members. When people feel seen, valued, and understood by their leadership, they are far more likely to stay with the company. This reduces turnover, saves money on recruitment, and creates a more stable, committed workforce. benefit 4, increased market success. Ultimately, cultural intelligence directly impacts the bottom line. Businesses that operate globally need people who can navigate diverse markets. This isn't just about use of language, it's about understanding local customer needs, consumer behaviors, and business etiquette. A team with high CQ can negotiate more effectively, build stronger partnerships, and create marketing campaigns that truly connect with local audiences. In a global economy, CQ is the difference between a product that fails to launch and a company that dominates new markets. How to build your CQ. So, how do you get started on your own CQ journey? It's not something you learn from a single book, it's a lifelong practice. First, start with self-awareness. This is the foundation of all intelligence, but especially CQ. You need to understand your own cultural lens, your values, your communication style, your biases. Only when you understand yourself can you begin to understand others. Second, practice active listening. This is so important. When someone is speaking, don't just wait for your turn to talk. Truly listen to what they're saying, but also how they're saying it. Pay attention to body language, tone, and what might have been left unsaid. Third, seek out diverse experiences. You don't have to travel the world to do this. Read international news, watch films from different countries, explore different cuisines, or simply get to know your colleagues on a deeper level. Curiosity is your best friend here. Fourth, reflect and learn. After you have had a cross-cultural interaction, take a moment to reflect. What went well? What was challenging? What did you learn about your own assumptions or habits? This is where CQ strategy really comes into play. Turn every interaction into a learning opportunity. Finally, embrace a growth mindset. Cultural misunderstandings will happen. They are a natural part of the learning process. Don't see them as failures. See them as opportunities to grow and become more resilient. We've covered a lot in this talk. Cultural intelligence is way more than just being polite to people from other backgrounds. It's a comprehensive skill set built on motivation, knowledge, strategy, and action. The benefits from better communication and innovation to stronger leadership and global success are undeniable. In an increasingly connected world, your ability to adapt and connect across cultural divides is a true competitive advantage, both for you and for your organization. So I challenge you, start your CQ journey today. Be curious, be open, and be willing to learn. The world is waiting for you. If you found what we discussed interesting, or you have some experiences working with other cultures, leave a comment below, hit the like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, keep learning, stay curious, and keep being the best version of yourselves.